Hi guys, and here and welcome back to episode 12 of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. In the last episode we was in the trial chamber and with the ominous effect on it, trying out our new process which seemed to work quite well. However, we discovered a new area of the chamber we've not been before and a load of baby zombies. Looks like I've got a baby zombie spawn up there, which is not the best thing to have. They all swarmed me and killed me, and after a bit of a death loop I went in and I found all the gear I had. My mending silk pickaxe, my enchanted diamond armor and everything else had been lost. It had despawned by the time I got back in there. So I've been on the re-gear process and got a couple pieces of enchanted armor set up. A not bad sword, Smite 4, which is going to be handy for the first part of today. Up to 423 pickaxe, and I've got an infinity bow. So we are slowly working on getting our gear back together. But today we have got two tasks. The first is we are going to head back down into the entrance to the mine and take the pathway over to that skeleton spawner, and we're going to make a rudimentary farm out there for a supply of bones, and then we're going to have a look at getting that set up. I might, maybe not this episode, but going forward, we'll introduce the crafter and we'll see if we can get the bones broken down and made into bone blocks. So that's something for the future as well. And then the second part, I want to extend my house out this way to create, well, what will be one of 3 buildings: a armory, a toolsmith, and a weaponry. So yeah, I want to, so where I can go and re-gear up, because no offense, it will happen again, more than likely. I will lose all my gear, but I want one place where I can sort of look after all my tools, look after all my weapons, and look after all my armor and armories and all that sort of stuff as well. So we'll start working on that as well today. But first, I'm going to gather a little bit of, do I need any redstone? I don't think I do for today, but I'm just going to gather some materials, head down, and let's have a look at the skeleton spawner, get that set up and ready for turning into a farm. So I'll be back with you in a second. Here we go at the skelly spawner, and what I'm going to do now is just the standard fare, drop them down, raise them up, bring them along, drop them, and then one hit kill. So I think I'm going to do a lot of this off camera because, no offense, I think you've all seen setting up mob spawners. I don't think there's anything particularly new about doing these. Anyway, it's straightforward. So let me get this all done and in place, and then we'll come back and worry about the decorating side of it afterwards. Let's see if we can get the spawner up and running. First, I'm going to have to do a bit of landscaping outside to about where I am going to put the kill spot. I could potentially put it over here. There is more mobs down there. Where does this go? I'm curious now. I'm going to grab this coal because I'm going to be 423 pickaxe. I'm getting water up for fuel for a long time, which is never a bad thing. No, I don't think there's much down here. So, I shall be back with you in a minute, and then hopefully we'll be in a position where we are all sorted for this. So I'll see you shortly. And here we go. One skeleton spawner. All set up, working. Got the rest of the lamps in there. I can switch lights on and off if I want to disable farm for any point or any reason I want to go in there. And then all skeletons come down and we'll wash them in here, go through and push each other into the water chutes, and then they come and drop here, ready for harvesting. That's the right word, isn't it? Harvesting, I suppose. And then I collect the drops there. I'm after bones at the moment. I need some bone blocks. And I've got a load of other bows coming in. That was my existing infinity bow. And now I've got power 3 to go with it. But I got this bow, power 3, infinity, unbreaking, and flame. So that's my new current bow. I'm going to build a spare infinity bow up because, I say, without mending, they don't last. But I'm going to hang around here for a little bit more because I want to get some more bone blocks. So I'm going to just clear out here, make a staircase up to here from down there. And then I can, not today, we'll work out the decoration at another time. I'll get some clearing out done first whilst they build up so I can get a few more bones. And then we'll head back over to the house and get some buildings on there. So I shall return shortly once I've got a bit more dug out here and I've got some more bone blocks. But we've now got a skeleton farm up and running and ready for use going forward and collecting XP, but mainly resources. Now harvest your bones. Alright, well, these are all the bones we've got. We can break these down now. Make some bone blocks. I don't know how many that'll make me. Nearly 2 stacks. That might not be enough. We might have to pop back down here, but I've cleared up a bit of space here. Put a little staircase come up here. Quite like this now. Bit of space there, and I sort of drop this chest down here so I can sort of like wrap and close this a bit more. Still a bit more work to be done around here to tidy this all up, but it's looking okay. Let me just switch it off. Let them come through. That was my old entrance in and out. I've moved it to here. Still might move it again as I sort of decorate this space up now a little bit more. Let's go with you. You're just plain, you're just stuck. But we can now head back with the bone blocks in hand. Happy the fact that we've now got a working skeleton farm, bit of decoration, but we can now turn our attention back to the house. So let's head up there. Oh, and I've seen who's joined our villager friend over here. He's got an associate with him. Is that a friend of yours who's shoving a block of dirt into your face? That can't be very comfortable, can it? But we need to get him sorted out, so I think we need to think about where he's going to go in the house. What job is he going to have in the house as well? We can give him a job in the house and put him in there somewhere. Place where I did shut my door then. Place where he can't get out. That's what he really wants. And I think, oh, it's nice I can stand here now and not get rained in. Lovely. Let's see if we can do a bit of enchanting first. We've got, that's not been enchanted. That hasn't. We've got a few other bits and bobs here. Now I've got a little bit of experience. So what can we get here? Feather falling foot. That's, unless it's something really excellent, that is what we're going for. And there's nothing much else on anything else. So yeah, feather falling foot. We will take that because that can go on our boots. Definitely protection 3, unbreaking 3. I know if you do the tools, it's all the same for those. Smite 4. We could potentially have a smite 5 then. Unbreaking 3. What was the pickaxe? Unbreaking 3. Now I could put that actually onto my silk touch actually. Yeah, not much else, just unbreaking 3. Let me make another pickaxe. Blast protection 4 on the helmet. Protection 4 on the chest plate would be good. Unbreaking 3 and the sword. Sweeping edge 3. Ooh, let's get sweeping edge 3. Oh, that's got knockback on it. I imagine that's got knockback as well. That could be combined actually to make it ourselves a sword. We can leave it down in the skeleton farm because it's got some might on it, and it might be handy for with the skeletons. What else we got now this round? Ooh, looting 3. That could be a good one. Yeah, looting 3. Ooh, very nice. Now, do I put the sharpening edge? Sweeping edge. Oh, it's got sweeping edge. Got knockback on. That's going to go into that. I think I'm going to get 5% on the helmet. Let's go from breaking on the axe. Efficiency 3. That's not bad. And I'm now down below 30 levels. But what I can do now is combine that and that. And there's my silk touch and unbreaking. And feather falling. Can I get my boots? Have I got enough experience for this? I don't think I will have actually. 4. We can do that. If I just go to one of my furnaces, where's our boots? And feather falling 4. Excellent. Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. So it's not really a rush to get the gear up. Just taking our time doing it. So let me get a few logs. We're going to sleep, and then we'll go and have a look. I think I'll do some clearing first. Let me see if we get a bit of a frame up, and then see how much clearing I'm going to need to do. Okay, let's get a floor in place first, and then as per usual, I'll put the logs in place. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I go down here, I'll just take this tree out here, and then what's here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we can bring this back up now, and then we can start getting this all connected up. And then if I just put these out here to indicate where there's going to be new walkways going out, and then put the flooring in. I think I might get each of these walkways going out to where they're going to be and just stop them there, just so I can get the roof all sorted out as well. A little bit of a central roof here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will be the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be all coming to this like this central area, and then the walkways going off to different parts of the building. They all have a nice little open space here. I might just bring this up another couple, and then put a roof on top of this peak. So this roof will come out this way, and all so forth. This will come up slightly higher. Might take it one more, and I'll have a little sort of peaked roof there. I think that will work out quite nicely, that. And then we can then build different parts of the building going off there. Just going to have a look over at my viewing point over there. That will look quite nice actually right now. Can then put the areas going on off it. So with 3 different rooms all around there. I may also connect them as like a circle going around. Could we do that as well? Oh, we've got options. We've got options. Plenty of options here. So I'm going to cut away. I'm going to get the walkways in. All the 3 walkways are going out. And then I'll pick where the first of the builds are going to go. Clear some land out. And then we'll come back and make a start on that build. So I'll see you. Well, for you in about 2 seconds. For me in about a couple of hours. More than likely. So I'll see you shortly. Okay, a couple of hours later, and we have got 1 crossroads all done and in place, including roof. Been down, got some more lanterns from down below in the trial chamber, and yeah, this is all good. This is nice, all set out and laid out, ready to expand going forward, and pretty safe here because nothing's going to drop in. I put an overhang on the edges just sort of like to tie it off and make it look a little bit neater and tidier. But yeah, I think I sort of did a little bit more work up there. I don't think that's fully quite sorted, but I'll get back to that in a bit. But coming out this way is going to be our tool room. This is where we'll look after all our tools and maintain them and take care of them. And now we're just going to put up the basic frame, and then I'll cut away, do the exterior, and then we'll come back and then do the interior inside. So let's start off around here. I'm going to just take all these up. 6. Right. And then I'm going to get these all connected up. Right, so that's going to be the basic frame, and then I will be coming in with some bone blocks at this level. I'm going to leave that open because, in all fairness, if I'm going to expand, that would be the way. In fact, no, I'll block it off now, so it's blocked off, and I'll bring them in at a later date if I want to. I need to bring these up a bit, so for that I'm going to get some stone to bring these up. And then, roof-wise, I'm not going to take it up another floor. I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm going to do a peak here. So that's width, peak. So I'm actually this roof here, not the deeper one, on here. And I'm still going to keep with the blue, I think. That matching up there. I think that's what I want to keep with, because that seems to be the standard style there. Although, I think at some point I might try and add some different colour variation to it. At the moment, I like the fact it's all the same. So I'll do that. So what I'll do, we'll cut away here now. I get lots of these walls up, and this little bit of a stone wall similar to down there, among there, and then I'll get the roof on, and then I'll put a chuck floor in there as well, just to make sure that's done, and then we'll take it from there and look at some decoration inside of it. Right, here we go. One tool workshop. Space laid out, at least anyway, so I'm thinking now I'll start putting some shelves into here, some central workspace space area. Might again put some beams like we did over in the one of the project rooms over there, one of the map rooms for the ceiling, hang some lights down there as well. I could do, actually, I think, is maybe think about putting a door. Make sure there's no mobs about here. Put a door on this side here, or maybe a door at the front here. I can see the creepers. But yeah, I think maybe a door. You kind of think if I put the door sort of there, and sort of step into it, that might be something I could possibly think about doing. Again, it depends if I want to extend out here again further as well. I don't know. That's something I haven't decided really. You know, so it'll grow as it goes along. So I might just put a door in there just so it's there. Put a little shelf in here, just sort of like put a gap between the stone brick and the bone block, and then ties in similar to what we've got there as well. Put the archways on. There's a bit of green around the outside as well, like we've done with the rest of the building. Sort of like the leaves down on the floor like this. But it's a start. So I think the next step now for me is just to play around with the internal decor. Get some ideas in there, maybe like a workstation in there, some barrels and stuff like that. Maybe some item frames for some retired pieces of armour. Sort of thing is maybe put a floor, come inside so far along to say here, put some stairs at one of these sides or both sides, and then up there I have some item frames to display previous tools we've had in the past. I think I've still got the wooden tools or the stone tools I started with. I think I've still got them. Yeah, they're in here. So maybe get some of these tools here and bring them and put one display in here, along with any others that I've retired and I've not lost. Yeah, stuff like that. But then some item frames and some barrels, stuff like that for storage, just spare tools and weapons, or spare tools should I say, not weapons, and keep them all in here out of the way. So I'm going to cut away, have a play around some ideas with some decoration, and then I will come back and we'll hopefully have this all done. Okay, we're done and it's all decorated up, and I made a slight change. So rather than have a separate tool area and a weapon area, I've merged them together into like a workshop I can sort of maintain all my equipment in. And let's go and have a look at what it is. We'll have a separate armory as well for the armour, but this is just for tools and weapons. And here we go. It's all decorated up and looking very nice indeed. So we'll start off in the middle. We have a little work table we can work on. We've put our items in that we've been developing at the time. Over here we've got a workstation of some of our tools. So that's our fortune pick, that's our enchanted hoe. We've got some books up there. So if we're getting particular books for specific enchantments for tools, we can also store them in here. Got a couple of anvils around the place. A furnace in case we want to smelt up some ore quickly. Stone cutter. We have a couple of grindstones in here as well. There are enchanted crossbows we've got here. So over here, more storage. We've got arrows and we've got our crossbows. We've got our bows up here as well. And in there, there's nothing at the moment. And then down here, this way, more storage. We've got some materials we can use for things like that. Is there anything else in these barrels? No, just loads of additional storage as well. That's our old stone tools, some iron tools as well. Ender chest is in here as well. All nice space out. This is where we come and look after our tools. And as the tools get finished and retired off, we come up the stairs here. These are our initial starting tools, stone tools we had when we first started this season. And that's our first diamond pickaxe and diamond axe. I think our first diamond sword and diamond shawl have been lost over time. I'm going to put a little balcony thing around here. I've got no glass in here. I've left it open. Just to let some fresh air into the room. I think that works nice as well. I might put some glass in there going forward. Just a thought to maybe leave it open. But this has worked out quite well. And I've left this open here for potential future expansion. And it's also another door in. Actually lets me get into there as well. And down each side. Added some greenery on it. Some lanterns just to decorate it up. Same on the other side. Come around over here, it's there as well, but it's a further expansion to the house. Now, some things I'm thinking about doing going forward, all my roofs are the same, So the walkways tend to be like the copper. The rest of the house is using and the warped materials on top of the main roof. I think I'll change that up. I don't know whether I might add a different material in. I might use the red wood from the nether, the crimson wood, for some builds as well, to sort of mix it up a bit of contrast. We'll have to go and find that first in the nether. That's the next challenge. But this is a nice place to extend our home going forward. I think next extension will be this way. This way we're going to go forward, and this way we're going to put our armory. And then once that's in place, over here, I'm thinking of putting a tower for enchanting. So they're the future home expansions on this side of it. But yeah, I'm liking this. I'm really enjoying building the house up this way. I've got no stairs in that one. Oh, I'll have to get that done. I'll get them added in. Just realised that one there is being missed. I've done this side. I've done this side, just missed the other side out. That's a good job actually using dark oak with this wood, because I'm getting so much dark wood from chopping all the trees down. I'm not having to grow any at the moment, which is good. But yes, I'm very happy with this, how it's turned out, and how it looks. And it's nice, I can just come in here, I've got plenty of space to move and keep all my gear around and tidy it up. And as it frees up other areas around here, I can use that for other stuff, so it's all good. I'm enjoying this. So this is one workshop all completed here. We'll build up our gear and stuff like that. We'll start storing backup picks and axes and stuff like that as we enchant them. So I did have some extra levels. I went and actually I enchanted that hoe. I hadn't done that earlier. I need to cut down some more trees, nether trees for the ceiling. So I thought I'd enchant a hoe just to break it down a lot easier, and it made a difference. But this is it. I like this a lot. So there we go. One workshop to look after all our tools and weapons going forward, and hopefully we'll have an armory set up soon to keep an eye on our armor and get some backup armor done there as well. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, consider subscribing if you haven't done already, ring the bell to notify of future content, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.